Up First. Up First is a widely popular daily news podcast produced by NPR, National Public Radio. Designed to help listeners start their day informed, the podcast provides concise and insightful summaries of the day's top stories. With its engaging format and trusted journalism, Up First has become a go-to source for anyone looking to stay updated on current events without spending hours sifting through the news. The premise: news in under 15 minutes. Each weekday morning, Up First delivers the most important headlines and breaking news stories in a compact, easy-to-digest format. The podcast is typically under 15 minutes long, making it ideal for listeners who want to catch up on the news during their commute, morning coffee, or daily routine. The hosts break down complex topics into understandable summaries while providing context and expert insights to help listeners grasp the broader implications of the stories. What Up First covers. The podcast covers a wide range of topics, including politics, U.S. and international political developments, elections, and policy changes, economy, stock market updates, economic trends, and financial news, global events, key international stories, from conflicts and diplomacy to cultural milestones, social issues, discussions on social justice, healthcare, climate change, and other pressing matters, pop culture, occasional coverage of entertainment and cultural phenomena. The breadth of topics ensures that listeners receive a well-rounded perspective on the day's news. The hosts, NPR's trusted journalists. Up First is hosted by a rotating team of NPR's respected journalists, including Steve Inskeep, Leila Fadel, Martinez, and others. Drawing on NPR's vast resources and global network of reporters, the hosts provide accurate, reliable, and balanced reporting. Their approachable yet professional tone makes the podcast accessible to both news enthusiasts and casual listeners. Why Up First stands out. Concise and informative, in a world flooded with information, Up First offers a streamlined way to stay informed without being overwhelmed. Trusted source, NPR's long-standing reputation for journalistic integrity ensures that listeners can rely on the podcast for accurate and fair reporting. Timely updates, released every weekday morning by 6 a.m. ET, the podcast ensures that listeners are up to date with the latest news before they start their day. Balanced perspectives, the podcast presents stories from multiple angles, giving listeners a nuanced understanding of the issues. Weekend Up First. For those who want to stay informed over the weekend, NPR also offers Weekend Up First, a slightly longer edition of the podcast that provides a recap of the week's biggest stories along with additional features and interviews. Who should listen? Up First is perfect for anyone looking for a quick yet comprehensive overview of the day's news. Whether you're a busy professional, a student, or someone simply trying to stay engaged with current events, the podcast's efficient format and trustworthy reporting make it an excellent choice. Why it matters. In an era where misinformation and sensationalism can dominate the news landscape, Up First stands out as a beacon of clarity and reliability. By focusing on facts and context, the podcast empowers listeners to make sense of the world around them and engage in informed conversations about the issues that matter most.